Hey guys, Dr. Jason Torado, and today is time for the weekly message to get your mind in the right spot for, for this week so that you chiropractors can be the best chiropractors that you can be inside your office. So today we're talking about patients are absolutely everywhere. You know what? I have told you before, and I'm going to tell you again, over and over and over again until you get it through your mind, that patients literally are everywhere. I'm going to tell you something. Just get off your phone, get off of social media, uh, and stop listening. Get your iPods out of your ears, and start to make contact with people that are out there. Say hello to people, smile to people. If you see people walking around that are walking with a limp, or having difficulty walking or in pain, stop them and talk to them and actually care about them. And don't in your, and ask them, hey, what's going on? Ask them tell them you're a chiropractor. What's going on? I see you happen to be limping inside there. You really got to be, and it's got to be something that doesn't come from you wanting to make some money and trying to grow your practice, but actually it's got to come from that desire to find out about somebody has got to come from your heart. It really does. And so you want to stay open. You got to stay curious to receive people around you and to receive all the abundance that is always, always around you. Look, let me give you an example. A couple of places where patients can show up. Um, I hit the sauna 3 or 4 times a week. And even inside the sauna, I start talking to people about how they're feeling, about their health. And everybody seems, and everybody has problems, whether it's a leg problem, a back problem, a headache problem, everybody has a problem. And I start talking to them about the services that I offer. Sometimes I'm over at I'm at the gym, I'm working out. And like the person next to me mentioned something about maybe they're recovering from a back surgery, or they're recovering from some type of a knee problem or knee injury, and let's say they can't do squats yet or they can't work out yet. I start getting into a conversation about chiropractic and about rehabilitation. Sometimes I'm just sitting outside having having an espresso. You guys know I love hanging outside at coffee shops, having espressos. That's my love, coffee. And I'm just sitting down, hanging out on a bench, and I talk to a person that's next to me, you know, um, and I just get into a conversation with people next to me. Next thing you know, we're talking about what they do for a living, and having a genuine interest what people do for a living helps you get to the point where you can talk about what you do, and you start talking about chiropractic. Next thing you know, if they don't have a problem, maybe they have a friend that's got some type of a problem that chiropractic can help out with. Even at the going to the grocery store, or I'll go to a Whole Foods and I'll sit outside. Maybe I'll have some lunch, and the woman next to me is eating something, and she might be, I don't know, she might have an allergy, might be eating something unusual because she's got an allergy to some type of medication, or some food that she eats gives her headaches. Boom! I start talking into chiropractic, or they might have a particular ailment, and I might say something like, hey, there might be a natural treatment to something like that, and we start talking about chiropractic. All these situations start to open up when you really understand how to open up your chiropractic conversations and start to get people scheduled inside your office in a very, very easy, in a very, very authentic, in a very, very non-salesy, non-snake oil salesman way. I'm telling you something, you can get patients into your office, new patients into your office every single day, absolutely effortless, by just being your humble, curious self and being good to people and caring about people. The world really needs healing right now. It does. Just take a look outside. You'll see so many people that have problems. All you got to do is share your knowledge and have a legitimate concern for people everywhere you go. And when you do that, you get into these conversations, people are going to open up to you. And when they see that you're authentic, when they see that you're genuine, when they see that you come across in a neat and a professional way, they're going to want to come to you. A lot of people that I talk to usually ask me, they'll ask me, well, what does a chiropractor do? It's amazing. And today, people don't know what chiropractors do. And it's because a lot of chiropractors do so many different things, and they tell different types of stories. And look, so I try to keep it as simple as possible. Look, I realize that our bodies are these amazing healing machines, and I totally understand the power that made the body, right? The power that made the body heals the body. I get that. I also realize that subluxations have the ability to create terrible dis-ease inside your body. But for the most part, most people, they have absolutely no clue what that means. They don't. And so, see, you have to understand, and the quicker that you understand that you're not in the business of removing subluxations or restoring curves or restoring function and things like that, you know, you have to realize that's not your business. You know, that is a byproduct of what your business does, and it's a byproduct of what you actually do. But that is not your business. And as the second that you start to make an attempt to turn that into your marketing message, you're sunk. Really, you're absolutely sunk. You have to realize that you are in the business of responding to what it is that people need and what people want, and that is going to be the demands of the marketplace. So, and don't forget that. So you've got to keep your chiropractic explanations, and you've got to take what it is that, you know, when you're explaining to people what it is that you do, you've got to keep your explanation of what you do very, very simple. Things like bad back relief, neck pain relief, headache relief, slip disc relief. You know what I mean? I hope you're really getting the picture. You've got to use terms that people understand and use terms that are the solutions for what people are looking for. Look, supply is really dependent upon demand. And unless people want what you have to offer, then what we do and what you know and what benefits that you do and the benefits that you provide with chiropractic, it's going to be absolutely meaningless. You have to really get that. It's extremely important. Now, here's the last thing, and I'll end it with this. Are you offering the same thing that other chiropractors are offering? Because if all you're offering is the same electrical stim, hot pack, and a diversified adjustment, you might want to rethink that, because that's what everybody else is offering, and you don't want to be a commodity. You know, one of the top challenges that I see in chiropractic today is a chiropractor struggle with sameness, not insaneness, but sameness. They're doing the same thing that every chiropractor around them is doing. And so you ask yourself, does your business offer what every other chiropractor out there offers? You know, or do you specialize in things? You know, when you specialize in something and you get really, really good at what it is that you do, people will travel miles for your specialty. And they will also drive by hundreds of other chiropractors to be able to get to your office because they want what it is that you have to offer, because it's different than everybody else. That's just the way it works, folks. Look, remember that it's your process. It's your processes that you offer, and it's your processes that you do that really differentiate you, more than your product. The product obviously is chiropractic, but how you get to that point and your specialty is what really differentiates you from everybody else. You and your clinical skills, those things are really important. Don't get me wrong, they're very important. But how you provide those things and how you deliver those services and how you position yourself and how you communicate that stuff is going to be equally as valuable as those types of services. Okay, guys, keep healing the world. And if you need any help with any of the stuff that we talked about, or if you don't understand what I'm talking about, don't hesitate to contact me and ask. We'll set up a consult. Take care, guys.